Trixie. Hey, Trixie girl. Baby, everyone thought you didn't have them bad habits anymore. Guys, she still has all the same habits she's always had. She still has the same bad habits she's always had, okay? You just thought she was an angel. Trust me, she ain't. She is no angel. Trust me. Who's hungry? Who wants a bite to eat? Anybody? Trudy, are you hungry, sweetie? Is anybody really hungry here? Who's all super hungry? Nobody's really super hungry? Oh, guys, no one's hollering to eat. Peggy Pig, how about you, sweetie? No one's like super hungry? Look! There's a gate open and there's a pig. Guys, you're a witness. I just pulled up. There's a pig in our alpaca pasture and this gate is open. And how did the pig get in there? That's Pig Newton. Newt? Guys, how did he do that? Oh, I think I know. I think I know how Newt did it. Newt, come on out of here. Guys, look what's happened. So if you think that Newt came through this gate, no, this gate's tied up. But look, Newt had to have come around the back way and he went through the old doggy door, which means that someone has knocked the wire down because we had that wired shut. So Mr. Newt went through the doggy door. He came around and went through the doggy door. Newt, how did you do that, buddy? Trudy, did you see what Newt did? But wait, how'd that gate get open? How did that gate get open? And how do we not have alpaca all over the place? Huh. Come on, Newt. Come on, buddy. Don't worry, guys. I'm going to call Newton in. This is Pig Newton. And I'm going to use this bucket. He can't really hear. Hey, Newt. Newt, I have some food over here, buddy. Come on, Newt. Oh, boy. He's finding some of the scraps from the big birds. All right. Let me try to run Newt in here. Come on, Newt. Come on, Pig Newt. Go, buddy. Come on. Turn right there, Newt. Newt. Turn. There. Okay. All is well. It's a really pretty afternoon here at Longhorn Lester's. And I know that Jamie's talked about it, so I don't feel weird. I'm not impeding on her content. But even though we still have, you might say, 2 different herds here, guys, they are starting to do things in a lot closer proximity than what they were at first. There was a time when you would catch this herd over here down by the road, while these 2 here will be up in the barn. And then they would switch places. You'd never catch any of them at the same place at the same time. And what's really cute is now we're seeing more and more. Yesterday, Jamie witnessed all of them out in the barn together, which I thought was really cute. And then as of right now, they've all come down towards the pond. I would like to see Val go in the water, but she only walks right there to the water's edge. She's not gone into the water yet. Now, by the time I release this video, you guys will have already known that we did have Dr. Modesto, along with his assistant, along with a second large animal vet, come out to the house today, which is my Thursday, and they came to look at Val. Jamie will have talked all about it in her video. But I will say that there was some good news. We did receive some good news in all of that. Let me walk down and see how far Val's going into that water. But one of the things that I'm really happy to hear is that she is able to still be ridden. We were afraid to put any weight on her back after we started seeing her hold her leg that way. But it's nothing to do with the weight on her back. And like I said, if you want all of the details, you're not going to get them from me, because I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. What I do know, though, is that those little short rides that we do, putting a saddle on her, riding her around for 5 or 10 minutes, is absolutely fine. And then I also learned, the part of the sad news is that what's going on with her is only in draft horses, the larger breed horses, so that you don't see that kind of stuff happening with the thoroughbreds or the quarter horses. That's only a draft horse thing. And sadly, it's very common and always gets worse. There's not much you can do to stop it. It's not like you can just pop steroids into them and it goes away. So the thing that she has going on with her back in there, she's going to always have that. He actually showed us videos of other horses that he's worked with, and they were a lot worse than what she is. So, like I said, if you're here to look for answers as far as what's wrong with her back left leg, I can't tell you. I don't know what to say. I wish I could. I don't know all the technical terms. Something that I overheard was the word shivers. But like I said, you're going to have to go to Jamie's video if you want all of the details of that visit. But I was here to help out. Mostly just kind of I was Jamie's gopher. And I recorded some great video for Jamie, and then I got some off the surveillance cameras. So Jamie asked a little earlier about how I thought the pastures were looking. And I'll say that as of right now, with only being a week in, I feel like everything's fine. I don't see any new bald spots. I don't see any places that are being worn down from lots of traveling and lots of overuse. But then again, we're still getting plenty of rain. You can see now we're starting to get some raindrops right now. Hey, sweet storm. We're getting some rain right now. Baby girl, you got some fly. Where's your deodorant at, baby? Baby girl needs some deodorant is what she needs. You guys know where I'm going with this here about the deodorant and the donkeys. Girl needs some deodorant is what she needs. Isn't it weird that she has the flies, but Talus and Val do not? I wonder why. I'm not being mean. Keep your ears pretty, sweetie. Keep your ears pretty. But we're actually getting rain right now. Not heavy rain, but we're getting some rain, which is wonderful. And that will absolutely help our grass, keep our grass going. Hey, Buckies, you have a few flies. Okay, so it looks like, and this may be the fact that Jamie's spending a little bit more time with Stormy. And that's why not Stormy, but the Talus and Val, which is, maybe they've had more of a wipe down recently than what these horses over here have. And so, let me see if they're on. Yeah, so we got a few flies over here on the back side of Prim as well. All right, well, hey, we can take care of that very easily. We have a real simple solution. It's called Piranha Fly Spray. I can spray it on them, or I can spray it on a towel and wipe them down. A lot of horses prefer, they don't like this noise. So a lot of horses, you can just take it, put it to a towel, and then wipe it on them. What do you got in you? Boy, ain't you a mess. Oh no, look y'all. Oh no, everybody look at poor Bucky's. Bucky's, how are we gonna fix that? Are you jealous? Look at her. She wants all the attention. She doesn't want Bucky's to get any love at all. Well, let me love Bucky's too. Jamie asked me a question, y'all. You're not gonna believe that Jamie asked me this question. She says, of the horses here at this property, only the horses at this property, If I could only have one. She asked me that. I'm not making this up. Jamie asked me that question. Now, I'm not going to tell you my answer until you tell me yours. So here's what I like to do. Since you guys are so hard-headed and y'all don't want to say anything, you never want to say anything that's going to hurt somebody's feelings. Even though the horses don't watch the videos, y'all, we don't show them the videos. They're never going to know what you say. Put your ears pretty, sweetie. Don't make that face at me. So I'm going to ask you that same question before I give you my answer. If there could only be one, stop following me around like that. If you could only have one, and if you don't want to talk about have, how about you say this? If you could only rent one for a child's birthday party. If you could only rent one horse for a special event. If you could only rent one horse for an afternoon to groom or to hang out with. Which one would be your one? All right. So here's what I had told Jamie. I says, Jamie, with me, it's difficult because I have a place in my heart for one. Uh-oh, hey, settle it down, Buckies. I said, I have a place in my heart for one, but I also know that I'm a video creator, and I do feel like I know which one you all would choose if you could only have one. Hey, settle down, Bucky boy. Sorry y'all had to see that. So like I said, if there could only be one, and you had to choose one, okay? Now, don't let what Bucky's just did make y'all not choose him. Some of y'all love Bucky's for that, okay? We do love Bucky's. Bucky's is a great horse. A great horse. And believe it or not, if you all remember Uriel always told us that if he could only have one of our horses, he would choose Bucky's. Even though Bucky's was blind in one eye, he was still Uriel's favorite horse. I have something I'll show you that I have from Uriel from a while back. Settle down. Please don't be mean. And then, so you're all right now in the comments, you should all be saying your one horse. And remember, friends, you're not allowed to say, it's too hard, Lester. I can't choose just one, Lester. I love them all. Guys, I love them all too. And look at the Pony Ivy. We love her as well. But if there could only be one, that's where why are you trying to cut me off? If there could only be one, which would be your one? And it's only out of these 5 horses here. So the horses in your frame here. You have Talus. You have Val. You have Stormy. You have Bucky's, who's right behind her. And you have Prim. The pony doesn't count. Of course, we would all choose the pony, okay? But the pony does not count right now. Oh, I'm like, what's wrong with everybody? Why are they acting weird? I didn't know what was going on. So she's starting to feed up. I was wondering why everyone was acting weird all of a sudden. They're all acting kind of like aggressively, like passive aggressive towards me. And I'm like, what did I do? Maybe y'all noticed I was walking towards the gate because I'm like, everyone's acting kind of strange. Well, the whole time they saw something that I never saw. They saw Jamie getting the feed buckets ready. So no wonder they're all getting weird. Hey, you be sweet to her. Poor baby girl. Is Bucky biting on you? All right, I'm not going to keep you all. I'm going to rush off and start reading comments. But before I go to the comments, you've all had a chance to write down your one horse. But listen, I'm going to ask you to do one more thing in the comments. Tell me why. Tell me why. Okay, so here goes my answer. Terrence, if you would Does he not know I'm working here? So in the comments, tell me which horse you would choose and why. All right, here goes my selection. If I had to pick only one of the horses that are right here at Longhorn Lester's and why, I would choose Val. The reason why I would choose Val on a personal level, because she's so gosh darn sweet. Guys, Val is just so gosh darn sweet. Why are you eyeballing me?
I think that they're confused on what they should do.
I'll walk away. I think I'm confusing them. So I would choose Val on a personal level because she's so sweet.
When you see these three come this way, you gotta go to the gate.
Because she's so very sweet, and I'm able to ride her easily. She's so big and just a gentle giant, just the sweetest girl ever, and I love her. She does not have a mean bone in her body, and she lets me ride her, and that's why I would choose her on a personal level. Just if it was just me and I didn't have anything to do with social media, I could only have one, it would be Val. All right, question number 2, or the second part of why I would choose Val for a social media level is because I think that many of you guys, even though you might not have chosen Val, I think that there's enough story in Val. What I mean by there's enough story in Val is Val is a Clydesdale, and there's just something very powerful. Val, come on, sweetie. We let Val, babe, they're coming around. Val and Talus. We always let Val and Talus come out during feed time. This is our first week with them all together. So we let Val and Talus come out. Come on, Val. Come on, Tally. Guys, I'm burning hay over there. That fire is mine. That's on our property. Come on, babies, come on. Val and Talus. Over here. Oh, boy. Careful, babe. Here they come. And then I think that there's enough content in Val because I think that you guys are going to be intrigued with her because of her breed, being a Clydesdale. I think you love her because she's a senior Clydesdale. I think you love her because she has an ailment. An ailment? She has an arthritic issue or something in her back leg. And I think that all of those things, along with the fact that she's just such a gentle giant and she's beautiful and big, and I think there's so many things that make her unique to why I think that she's wonderful for me and she's wonderful for you as far as folks who follow the channel. That's just my opinion. But I can't wait to see what you guys say and why you say it. And I think that I'll go ahead and let you guys go right here. I've had you for a while. Thank you so much for watching the video. And have you not noticed that Terrence has been screaming in the background? And for the most part, I've held it together the whole time. Now, I may have lost it there once, but for the most part, I held it together. I'm proud of myself. That took a lot out of me. All right, well, thank you all for watching. We're very blessed to have you. Thank you for loving our horses. And for those of you who were able to choose one, thank you. And for those who were not able to choose one and gave that lame excuse, well, Lester, I love them all. Well, I want to remind you that I also love them all. Hey, Jamie,
Yeah.
You asked me earlier if there could only be one.
Yeah.
Now we're going to ask you the exact same question. If there could only be one, but you have to also tell me why.
No.
Huh?
No.
No, we don't accept that as an... Lord, you're no help at all. You're no help at all. I'm going to have 50 people on the comments say, I can't do it. I won't do it. I will not do it. Guys, they don't watch our videos. The horses will never know what you say. Jamie, the horses will never know what you say.
Yeah, they will.
And with that, we'll let you guys go.
Don't let your troubles fester. Come watch Longhorn Lester.
Yeah, something like that.